Hello. How's it going? You know, in the process of the stream starting, I've learned that emotes fall from the sky with this new program. I did not know it did that. But hi. Hello everyone. I don't know how to turn it off, so we're gonna live with that for now. I have a chance to ruin your debut with your own redeems. There's a lot of redeems there. I'm sure you can guess what one of them does that would already kind of do stuff. You can do that one if you want to. Also, the box in this program is bad, and I'm really sad about it. Oh. Doesn't always land on you. Alright. We're gonna do we're a slug cat right now. Hello. Slug mode for 1 minute is how it works. Well, I can change to correct position. Yes, hello everyone. And also, again, thanks to Proler for making the background that we're looking at right now. Hello. Hello everyone. The arms are a little odd, but that's what we expected. So I think some of you know this model a bit already, because I have used at least a much older version of this model quite a while ago now. Exactly. I'll be over here if you need me. Give me just a moment. Hello. Oh. So, I've updated this model quite a lot. The arms are much different. I think they bend much better. We're using a different throwable program, as you may be able to tell. Also, someone redeemed snow, which you gotta put in your own texture, and so the only picture I had that was close to a single color was Cozy's recent art of my slug character. Additionally, it never turns off until someone else does it. So I have a hotkey for starting it myself, if I so want to. So I want to show off a few things with just about this model and other things that I'm thinking about. This program, I feel like I like quite a lot, but it is much different than the other one that I've been using. As you may notice, it doesn't make a sound when I eat the items, whether it be a bat, fly, or an egg. I do not know why, because on a lot of tutorials I do the same thing and it just doesn't do the sound. I will likely try to do other different programs. There's one other one that I super want to try. Do the sound yourself. I don't know how I feel about this. Additionally, it might be odd to say, but anything that makes me ragdoll doesn't work how you think it does. Literally how it works is it's a throwable. It's always aimed directly at the head, which I can kind of control, but with the case of the spear, it'll always do that. And the thing hitting me doesn't ragdoll me. I just set a timer that goes off to ragdoll me at when I expect the thing to hit me. Because that's the best I can do with this program, at least as far as I can tell. So it's a little funky. Blue dog. Oh. Be tougher to send you off stream. You'll have to use a lot of things at once. I love the slug puppet yeeting plus something that ragdolls you and you fly really, really far away. For right now, that's not going to work because this model can't work with that. But there's a lot of other things I want to try in the future as well. That being what? Yes. I mean, you can try a lot of stuff. Hello, Le Great Paw. I'm currently being stabbed. Is the TTS working? Can you hear the TTS? We're also trying to just test everything, if you don't understand. So if something seems like it doesn't work the way you would expect. Alright, do it again. Because I can hear it. Is the main thing. But hello. There's a lot of people here today. Hello.
37 holists.
Yes.
Here's a test to see if the TTS is working. It's lengthy, so we can keep going to figure out if it says all of the words or maybe just some or none or something.
Yes. Hello, Kinko Kitty. You're doing well. We can go over a lot of different things. I think right now I am gonna show off a few different features. There is the thing that I really want to try. What kind of TTS? I'm using Monster TTS, but I might want to try different ones at another time. Right now, the things that I really like about this program is this, of course. The actual... Ooh, does that not do that? It appears to not.
Brain World
give
is a
me an
2D
item.
survival open exploration ecosystem simulator horror platformer, featuring a detailed post-apocalyptic industrial environment, physics-based movement, procedural animation, and philosophical, existential, and body horror themes.
Yes, the Metroidvania roguelike. Yup, that's what it is. The one thing I really like about this program is the fact that you just saw right now. I can change into a different model. And then after a minute, it'll change back automatically. That idea, I think, is really good. There's going to be another program that I'll try and see how I feel about it. Is that what Rain World is? First-person shooter? I'd love to do a first-person shooter thing. I have been kind of thinking about that. I've been thinking about changing how I do a lot of my streams in the future. Does it only track hands or you can do a backflip? So it only does face and it only does hands. The other problem with this program is that the zone for it tracking my hands is really small. Like, this is the extent. I can't really go, there isn't really any depth. Like, before I could shove my hand directly into my face. Just a little quirk of the program. In Tesla, in Shrub, in Evo. lot of other people before. I'm still just kind of saying things. But I'm happy with how the model is. One thing you may notice to the main design is I have...
B.
I have another, like, pants cape thing that's part of the pants. But it's really difficult to make it look good. And it constantly clips through the legs. So I decided not to do it just yet. Additionally, I've kind of toned it down. But as you may notice, the hair and the head especially, the top head of the hair is disconnected from everything and can almost literally just be separate from the whole body. Same thing with the ears, except I've done it so it doesn't do that. And it'll still kind of stay in the correct place. You know, they're just like ear footballs. Forget feet have tails. I like the little effect it gives. As someone with tails on my feet, my natural predator is stairs. That being over here on my right is very dangerous for me. I got destroyed by Nightbot.
I gonna sit here for a while.
Surprised that did that. Also, they're not actually going to sit there a while, because the only way this thing activates is by the sound it makes. He's looking like, thank you. Is it gonna play the rest of the message? I'm confused. When will it do it? All right. We're gonna poke this other section. Hello. Observe. This is something Dreki helped me a lot with. As far as I'm aware, and I think there's still some not here, but I tried to make every single art piece, especially relevant to me, to be here with the credit. And so it'll fade from one to another and say who made everything. This is the most recent one, actually, that I like very much. Let me look how many. I think there's 48 pieces that it'll randomly cycle through. I really, really like this setup and how it is. And so this will be the Be Right Back screen. Additionally, the other thing I kind of didn't say, but I also have it down below, is the chat. Of course, it rolled into another one. The chat on the right is the Squonk chat by Proler. And the only weird problem I have is when updating from an old version to a new version, it doesn't really seem to make any sense. And all of the settings kept, but none of them, I cannot update them.
And test to see if the first TTS
Seemingly.
is still going.
I feel like it's not. Or at least it doesn't seem like it. I tried to make because Shrub from Tomorrow's getting cut off. I tried to make it so the box was bigger, and it did not get bigger. I'm a little confused about how updating it works, but it doesn't need to change because it's perfect the way it is. I should probably make it actually go straight into the ceiling, now that I'm thinking about it. Shrub from 2. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna bring it up, and we'll have it like that. How does that look? I think that's a little bit better. On the main game scene, so if I had a game, it would appear here, and the music stops. I'm gonna raise this a bit. We're gonna play a little something for a bit in a moment. If that moment is much later or not, I don't know, but this would be the basic idea. However, I'm behind the chat, seemingly. Lol. This is much better. I'm in front of the first message, though. Maybe we bring it a little bit higher. There we are. So the other thing that I still care about a lot is just having a lot of mobility. The mobility is good, but I can't turn my head. I'm constantly always facing the way that I'm facing. Like, even if I can go like this, but I can't look in a different direction. I'm always kind of looking, like, facing my whole body in the one direction. So it's another weird thing with the program. Snowy background scene is so pretty. Yeah. So Proler in chat, if you saw them, helped out. We can help in the DMs later. Thank you, Proler. It's like not the worst thing. It's definitely odd that Shrub's name's getting cut off, and I tried to make it bigger, and it didn't seem to help, but I don't know. Let's put this up here, so it's in front of Be Right Back. Yeah. I like people creating art of the new Slugcat kind of model. There's something about brown pants, even though it makes no sense, that's really funny to me, and I think it's really nice. The very fluffy cat, yes. Good job, IGDU. Thank you, Tobias. Pants on Scug Real Pants. So hello, worms, as well. Making sure all the scenes are perfect here. Roller chat. Perfectly aligned. We're still behind the chat. There we are. We're figuring stuff out. What? I want all of y'all test out the redeems for me, everyone. What do y'all think? Everything works a bit different. Additionally, the anvil no longer exists and is now a chest from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. The box also doesn't always point downwards, so it will not always land on me. Additionally, I made it so the slug pups will unstick before they disappear. And so they'll kind of just like escape for a little bit. Yeah, Anvil and Bread was the base kit of the previous program, which does not exist here. Rock. Is rock good enough for breads? You are super stanced up. How do you want me to stand here, Worms? What do you want from me? Huh? What do you want? You want something specific? Give us the T-pose. I can't put my arms out to my side. It is not possible. No, this is good. Okay. Alright. You know what time it is? That's right. I'm getting really close now. Hello. Alright, I don't normally do keybinds, but I have half eyes. There's big eyes. and small eyes that I have options for. And then I have a keybind to start the rain of the slug cat icons as well, which I find interesting. The one good thing, as I said, I always am kind of looking at the camera, or at least my body's facing the camera, or at least the direction that is forward. The good thing of that trade-off is the eye tracking actually exists, and as far as you care, is exactly where I'm looking. And I think it's very good about how it's doing it. Yeah, we're vibing today. Maybe we play something, I am not sure. For now, we're hanging out. And if y'all want me to try something, or if you can test things out. With the help of Saren, I worked with a lot of the shaders that we're seeing. Because right now, you're not actually seeing how the model is normally. It's also being affected by whatever scene they are currently in. And so if I go in here, and this removes the shading, and this removes the rim light. Which sometimes I think maybe no rim light. We get the idea. You know, I've thought about putting the a slug pup as an edible. Would that be too weird? Might be too weird. Make me think of Peeps. That's good. I want to see if I can make them fall off and fly around. They kinda do. They roll around a bit. We can make them stay longer. Do a grenade. I've made a grenade, but it's not gonna push me very much, if that makes sense. It'd be good for an April Fool's thing. Emergency grenade. Someone understands. Emergency stomach grenade. That's what Cyrillith kept trying to convince me. You know that guy will constantly put a rock in his stomach? If he doesn't have anything else to put in his stomach? Why would you do that in Rain World? I think the rock is big enough, by the way. That's kind of the same thing for everything. If there's anything like size-wise, or maybe it should function a different way. Right now, the rock is technically an orb, which is why it's rolling away. Is the other thing. Hello, Cyril. Don't eat the rock. Hello, Snipey. Hello from Magfest. This is my new model. I'm showing it off, as well as my whole new setup that we're doing. I'm trying a whole new program as well, so everything works just a bit different. Edible Pup if already model. Where is the rain? You get a snow redeem, no rain redeem. There is a rain variant. I thought about doing that one instead, but I feel like I'd rather do the snow one. The snow is making these emotes fall from the sky. Uh-oh. I don't think the eyes are gonna change, guys. Also, I don't think it really understands how to put this, how to deal with this model in this program. So we're way too high up. Or at least it's trying to deal with it like we are the other program with the much longer legs. Through too many things. So there's this weird thing I also don't understand. It'll change between the eye states on its own. depending on what it thinks my face is like. I think it gets stuck when it's changing programs. But yeah, I'm glad you can see it. I want to try to be using this new model going forward. Of course, I have the redeem, so I'd be a Slugcat for a minute, and then I'll change it back by itself, like that. I do want to see what the other program's like, to see if I can get this model to go full ragdoll, just like it did before. Because it's kind of tame, isn't it? Like, this is the most I could push it. Legitimately. I can't make it fly off from the distance. Insane. Hello, Catastrophe. How's it going? Hope you've been doing well. I know you've been doing a lot of stream stuff and changing your stream things. And so I'm changing my whole stream setup, new model. I want to try to not be only Rain World all the time. Or at least just try to stay with the stuff that's the most interesting to me. Despite this, though, I am still... Is it always a pink lizard? There's only a pink lizard that I've made. So it will only be pink, yes. There are 12 different slug pups, however. Sometimes it chooses the same one if it's in the evening, but it sends 12 overall. When Sign Lizard, I think it would be great to do some weird models. I think I want to do some things with this one, and then do some VR chat things for some models that I am making for some people before I go crazy with other projects. Right now, these arms were based off of a project that I'm currently making. Bones in the Throbos would be cool too. What do you mean by that? The pup says rocks are funny. Them unsticking and falling, you mean? I could make everything do that, yes. I don't think I can make, like, the lizard have an animation. That's what amazing. Notice how I did the shading? So, we'll look at it. So this is how the model normally looks. And so in it, you'll see that just in the program, there is a light source up over here. And that it does shading according to that. At which point, I have a bunch of shader set up with a bunch of different scenes in the background, setting up this ring light and this area shader. So depending on what the scene I'm currently in is and what it's like, both of these will change, and this is what it's like with both of them. Have a good night? Yes, have a good night, Cyril. Alright, let's change over here again for a second, so we can go through some of these at the same time. Diana, again, any suggestions for what we do with the model in this current program, now that you know everything and how it works, and otherwise, I definitely love to hear them. We can have the program transform us into other characters. But your light brighted you? Some of these are very old. That one was very, very old. There's a lot of art here that really just hasn't been seen. There's also the really recent ones, like this one. Pants. Alright. So we gotta try out while playing a game. So I wanna let everyone know here now some of the things that I'm thinking about. Although for today we can figure this out. I forgot I put this here. Okay, this doesn't need to be here. I think y'all get it. But I thought this was really funny. Hello, Will. Showing off new stuff. At least people can get who made this scene. But what the main thing, I really want to do some, like, what would be really interesting, just one-off things. With one of them being, if y'all know Dreki doing the more Slugcats % run, which is you doing the story run of every single character in Rainworld all at once. However, Dreki didn't do Pain Cat. He only did 8 of them. So I want to do all 9, and that would be a 12-hour thing. And so right now, it was a plan to do it like today when I do this. I'm not doing that. Illegitimate, I wouldn't say that. It's really only the base 5 that is the more Slugcat. Now that the Pain Cat, I did Pain Cat a few days ago, and that took 4 hours. Which is still a lot longer than it should. However, I am more welcome to Pain Cat than I am to Spearmaster Story, and I think most people who understand Spearmaster and Pain Cat would also agree with me. Is way more annoying as Spearmaster. Here, the whole Rain World ever. You know, I was at Games Done Quick, right, Proler? And I'm just there and I see a lot of runs that are like Kaizo runs, like the Super Mario World, etc. And I think that would be really funny if I submitted. How did I get that twice in a row? I think that'd be really funny if I submitted Pain Cat or something. The any % is legitimately easy, by the way. That's not a joke, but we're not doing any %. We're doing story, and that's really hard. Is all MSC Slug story or any %? It's story, yes. It's only the 5, so not Pain Cat, but I'm gonna do all 9. Is my goal. Also, I should change this image to the background one, but I think it looks cool when it's standing in the middle here. Business Corp knows your schedule. Yeah. Nobody can see anything. So that is the biggest problem. The biggest problem with most Rainworld runs is that it's really dark. Include the visual novel too. That'll be a donation incentive. And also is another reason why I want to do it. I will read it live on stage. I've already done it twice now. It's like you're standing. That's why I was thinking it was good. I want to try to go through a lot of these and delete the background so they're just standing here, which I think looks really good. I think on a concept Pain Cat like that sounds really good. But it might actually just not be that good. We could submit it, it'd be funny. I really want to see what the Wanderer is, and I really hope it's not mostly dark. Is the biggest thing. I should put some of the Rainworld event server stuff here. I'm starting to think. On this page. I think that's everything I wanted to really say for that. Twitch integration. So I want to do a lot of games that are not Rain World, but when I do Rain World, I want to make it really interesting, at least for me. So right now, the run I care the most about is Saint. And then I'd want to do Twitch integration again, as well as a bunch of other things. Mostly the 12-hour thing. Thank you for being here, Tobias Day. I did change a lot of the panels down below too, but I still have a lot more that I want to update. We have everything we need. So stuff for what games do we play on stream? What do we want to do? I've always done mostly Rain World, or at least I do Rain World into another game, which I might still do that. So that's how you get a lot of people to watch your other things. Right now, 9 Souls was the game I was thinking. At some point, I legitimately wanted like a day a week, or otherwise, where I do a shooter game, which might be a little bit too far away from my normal situation, but I could do that. Additionally, I want to do Fury, and beat Furier mode, as well as do Ghost Runner. Ghost Runner 2, specifically. Lauren's Lure. Little Nightmares. There's Outlast and Pseudo Regalia as well, are the ones that I'm thinking right now. I'm just reminded I have the season pass for Sky and should play it. I don't know when I want to do Little Nightmares, but I want to do it before there's Little Nightmares 3 coming out, right? When? Release date 2025. Okay. I want to try to be done both of them before this one comes out. Studio Regalia was a good time. I've seen a bit, and I think I would like it, as well as Lauren's Lure. Quite excited. For today, though, what do y'all think about doing 9 Souls and see how the new shader setup works with a game active? That's the plan right now, at least. Spell 9 Souls. Okay, it was like how I thought. Heard good stuff about 9 Souls. The bit I've seen is really nice, but also I have no idea what happens because I barely pay attention most of the time I watch streams. If I ever come into your chat or any of your chats and I say something that's just like really stupid and then never say anything ever again, please understand that's what happened. I just want to like hear this might make them laugh and then I leave. Oh, is how that generally goes. Depends. I'm usually still staying around, but my bone spiders. There's something related to spiders for something. I feel like real loud game to me. I feel like in a lot of cases, at least with streamers or like Proler in particular, I make a joke, like only Proler gets it, and everyone in the chat just says nothing about it. I'm just like, huh. Oh, I don't know what to say. Like a lot of stuff that I'll say, like, only the streamer would get. And no one else knows what's going on. Alright. It's not necessarily an inside joke. Hello, I'm shaded in 9 souls now. Like you're spiny. They're larger struggling. That's why I'm always unsure. Right. Because it is kind of like I just kind of show up, say something, and then leave. I'm just like, do they think I'm rude right now? That's just the things that I'm worried about sometimes. Was playing this today? Yes, I saw. I'm trying not to see anymore, even though I've seen a lot. I believe I've been spoiled on a major plot point. However, I'm not sure. Also, should I play this on keyboard? Does mouse aiming required, or can I play this like Rain World where I can use JKL? I was looking at the options for a little bit. So I think, Proler, you made it? Just do standard mode, I suppose that's what it's telling me to do. I don't know what I'm looking at in this scene. It's already not what I expected. How are you holding there? Live in the cave. Just say something? Okay. Goodbye, I guess. And then we were eaten by the spaghetti monster. I'd like that cringe. Didn't even get eaten by a spaghetti monster. I like this effect a lot. Like when I was initially looking at this, I didn't really know what kind of game it would really be like, or like I thought it'd be like a lot of other games. The moment I launched it myself and I'm just on the main scene, I'm like, I know this is gonna be good. Just the select screen. It's because of the quality of the ambience, which if they put attention to detail on ambience, I like it a lot. What? It's been 10,000 years! Bad ending. It's already over. You started the game. Sadly, I gave up on the game. What
Congratulations for the debut. The model looks awesome and I'm glad for you.
Yeah, thank you. Didn't find it very fun. That's what I was kind of worried about too, but I still want to try it myself. This felt like a slog to me. I also was kind of worried about that, so I get what you mean. I kind of was just watching it. I could feel like it could be a lot of the same stuff, or you have to just wait a lot. You could smell your cooking all the way out there. I'm too busy being edgy right now. Too much waiting in combat. That makes sense. Grilled fish again. Full of fishy. You excited for dinner tonight? Ani next door taught me how to make garlic noodles yesterday. I won't mess it up this time. You don't need to prepare my portion. It really wants me to use... What was enter there? X? Huh. Oh, Saren, yes! I could show it off for a bit. We'll go here for a second. Hello. I did the shading thing as well. Behold. There's a lot of weird things about this program and how it functions. We're always facing straight. But the eye tracking, it might as well be exactly where my eyes are going. So there's a lot of back and forth. The hand tracking is also a bit more limited in its space that you can give it. And this is the whole scene that Proler made as well. And from help of your settings with the shader, I was a lot more happier with how the shader came out. I decided not to go with triangles because I didn't think it goes well with what I'm doing here. And there's a lot of new throwable program stuff as well. Just how all of the throwables and otherwise work much different. And you can also see emotes be in the actual program and can interact with the model too. The box also is bad and won't always land actually around you. Just to talk about dinner. The flower. You can still be Spirit. I want to make sure that was still possible. Here's the weird thing, though, about the throwing system. If I wanted to ragdoll, there isn't any on interaction thing. All I can do is make it stick, and then I can also choose to make it unstick after a certain amount of time, which is very interesting, and I like it. But I can't make the model ragdoll when the item hits. So what I do instead is make a timer and then set a time after the channel points redeem for it to then ragdoll me in a certain direction. And so you'll actually notice I get sent to my left when I get hit by a chest because I send it to make me go left. All the others, I believe, send me backwards, which just kind of makes me jump upwards. Which is a little odd. You don't get nearly as sent as a lot of the other stuff did in the other program. When you close your eyes, they disappear. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? Also, we can set an image to be a snow or a rain particle. And there was only one image that was close to all being one solid color. So I set Cozy Gift's slug icon of me to be raining down. If you do it a second time, it turns it off. And then I have a keybind to turn it off as well. Otherwise, it stays on forever. You face down or blink? It's always when I blink. Oh, jump in the water. We'll try using JKL. There's nothing on L right now. And we can't jump into the water. I cannot select L as a button. Why? Oh. That's why. What the L? We're figuring out things. I'm gonna bind stuff really weird now. Hello, Axolet. Did you know you could press L to jump? Interesting. It's not like hold left. I have to actually press up to climb? Oh wait, no, I can just hold left. It's just like Rain World, guys. Four. Soulsing. I am examining dead person note. Wow. Wish I could crouch rapidly. That's my only problem with this game. One day, the noble swordman passed by a stone. Suddenly, someone jumped out from the stone. It turned out to be a great hero, as one does. It's quite neat for someone written by a child. When the bottom of corner, there's a note stating this is the 63rd episode. He's writing a fan fiction. But yeah, showing off a whole new model, whole new stream setup, as you can see the chat behind me and other things. We haven't seen any of the alerts. Most of them are basically the same. There's just a lot more of them now. Let me get you. There'll be someone pretty good, but I haven't seen someone. Chrisman hibiscus. Wah 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 wah.
Let's make some new friends.
It's a little big, but I like it. Thank you for the subscription as well, Shrub. It's good it went to Tobias. I believe Tobias is the one that made the new piece of art that I showed off just a little bit ago as well. That's the thumbnail for the one video. The flower you've been hussing about? Flower for the ceremony according to the shaman, the bigger the flower. One right up there. Mobile subs. You've paid more for nothing?
Forgot about the war oiwa.
7
You're
whole
welcome.
glams. No. Oiwa. Hibiscus. He's gonna eat it. It's his now. He's very pretty now. But yeah, thank you. Give money to Google. It is an extra $1. I forget how it works. Better get always head out of somewhere else next time. Or hasn't gone too far. We're a little fancy now. Already here to give it a monkey hurt. Yeah. What if I just went to the right and didn't go get it? You can just walk straight up it. I see. I have a grappling hook. You think holding up is faster? I assume holding up is faster. Oh, I needed to know. Hello, Inticus. I am real now. And there's ads. It's ads moment time. I need to set up a bot or something that tells me when ads are approaching. I like that feature. Hello. Doubt it? Do you want to see Era? Are you ready? Also, why did you stream so late for you? What's going on? Are you randomized in real life? Alright. Hello. It's VTuber debut time, Era. Or showing this off earlier. The whole setup. And what's going on with the model here. I don't know if you've ever seen this model, but this is a much edited version of a very old one that I made. And wife was out this evening. Oh, okay. You have become randomized. I've only seen the concept art. Yeah. But this one's been updated a lot, so it's a lot more functional. There's a lot I want to change, and then I tried to get working, but doesn't work in this program. I tried to make it, you know how eyebrows, right? In like different models or different situations, you can make different objects render in front of other objects. So I wanted to make the eyebrows render in front of the hair. Does that make sense when I say that? And I actually got it to work, but it's a whole different file type. That needs to be used, and this program that I'm using now cannot use it. And so in the future, I'm going to be trying different programs that can use that file type. So I'll have a bit more features in the future. There's some other limitations with this program, but there's a lot of other good things as well, such as slug mode, where I can immediately change to another 3D model just on someone doing a redeem. Additionally, I don't need VC Face and another program up. This is just its own program that does everything. Hello, Soul. How's it going? Want to do the same thing with the eyes where there's just the outline? What do you mean by that, Intigus? Where the... I would do it where the eyes appear through the hair as well, if the hair ever got in front of the eyes as well. Yeah, hello. This is the new model. Consider looking for VSF alternatives. So I've never used VSF. I've only used VRM, but I need VSF to do the funny thing that I'm talking about. And I should do it for the animations as well that I've never worked on. Hello, Cola Cola. How's it going? I feel like I should go into VSF. My recommendation for you, Era, is if you want throwables, just stay with VC Face, stay with VSF, and have another program on top of it called VTuber Plus, I believe it is. So you don't need to change anything, you're just adding a thing.
Wah wah.
And it'll take all the data from VSF and VC Face. And also make it so throwable stuff can work on top of it. Otherwise, you can use the program that I used to use. I believe it works. I believe VSF. Yes, it does. Okay. So it is this. So I'd look at that. So if you want to stay with VSF and do whatever you want, then do that. Really, I see no reason to use anything but VRM or VSF. VSF can be a little limiting, but also allows you to do more. So sometimes you only need the VRM. But if I want a different shader that allows me to put the eyebrows in front of the hair, I need VSF. So I'm trying things one thing at a time. I'll use Vtuber Plus at some point too, because I want to see how it goes. I don't know if the previous program I used could use VSF, and I'm probably not going to use it again anyway, potentially. We'll see. Also, interesting thing that I think you already have something like this, Era. I forget exactly. Art that rotates, but it isn't just art that's rotating. It's the credit at the top that is also rotating. And if you don't already, the chat boxes on the right are free and are on Proler. Oh, you can also scroll down and find it, but Proler made them for free called Squonk Chat. Rotating credits list. Dreki helped me figure this out. I made some tweaks to it to make it a bit better to what I wanted. It's kind of just take his script and use StreamerBot, which I'm probably not going to use StreamerBot for anything else. But it did require having StreamerBot up and having StreamerBot right now to have it cycle through things. You make a text file, you have the person's name, you do a comma, and then the name of the file. And then you have all of the images next to the text file. And then it'll cycle through all of them. So it's not crazy. If you want me to help you go through things, I also can. It is Dreki's setup, however. I don't know anything about VTuber Plus other than I know it works with VSF, and I intend to try it out in the future. I could probably definitely help getting into it, as I want to get into it as well. Right now I'm using V9N, which only uses VRM, but has a lot of cool things, such as if you do the slug mode redeem, it'll turn me into a slug cat. And a lot of other weird redeems that are there as well. Hello. I have X eyes because it freaks out when I'm under certain states. But that's fine. So here's the other thing of I'm always facing one direction. Is I can't look directly at the camera like I used to. And this model doesn't really turn their head as well either in this program. So it does tracking a little differently in V9N compared to the VC Face. That fly assumed. We're playing Nine Souls for the first time. I've never played this game before. A doggy. Oh, tactical ferret. And kind of like cancel it and then jump immediately. Need to play Elden Ring for 12 at a time. I told myself I'd never play it again unless I'm playing with someone. And that's kind of how it's went. Hello, it's Baiko. Thank you for stopping by. For people who don't know, it's Baiko is doing a first playthrough of Rain World, and I rated them recently. Very fun stream. I have enjoyed it so far. I'm glad you've been liking it and wanted to buy the DLC after as well. Looking for a seamless co-op partner? I have a setup with some people I know, but we haven't played in a while because something happened. I should probably ask if they want to try that again, but I know one of them's moving. I feel like if we play something, Era, it needs to not be Elden Ring. If that makes sense. I'm more than welcome to play something, but I feel like I can't play with anyone but that group right now. Or at least, I don't know how to explain it. Also, have you seen Elden Ring Bingo on... I reminded of that recently again. Elden Ring Bingo at GDQ made me interested in the bingo. Is it fine? Is that all you live for? Do you exist only for Elden Ring right now? It does kind of feel like it, to be honest, Era. Bingo's great. The DLC specific one seems really interesting. But also, yes, very excited for this game. At least to see how it is. Because I was worried about some things about it, to see how much I would like it, but I still want to enjoy my time doing stuff. Check out that bingo effort. I feel like when it comes to, hey, I like this game, I need a reason to play it more, but there's no more content, you do bingo or you do randomizer. Or you do speedrun. And it's kind of like there's casual play, there's randomizer, there's bingo, and there's speedrun in that order of easier to harder things to do, depending on what you're doing, of course. Because at least bingo could be competitive, which is why we're doing the tournament right now. Starting another Nuzlocke tomorrow. There is help, Era. It's okay, I'm here for you. If you need to talk about anything, please let me know. How many are you doing? Hello, Regon. I know you were playing this earlier. Need to finish a run of ER. Have you not finished Elden Ring fully yet? It's definitely a game that just takes a lot of time. And you also want to take your time and enjoy it. Oh yeah, Whitepaw's been doing a lot of a Soul Link and a lot of different other games as well. Does he fight back? Does not appear like they fight back. Why did he act like this? I don't want to press middle mouse. I don't want to press mouse button. Oh, okay, it's Q to pick it up. I haven't done a Nuzlocke that I was Soul Linking with Spirit, but he crashed out. It's always good stream content. I feel like Pokemon is dead to me. Please also understand. I mean, I don't know if I want to play another Pokemon game. I guess is a little bit of it to me. I've never done a Nuzlocke, but I just there's so many things I want to do, and Pokemon isn't as interesting as a lot of other stuff to me, if that makes sense. Like, I have so many things I want to do, and that is not a priority thing I want to do right now in my life. long as you have some way to avoid grind. I feel like the hacking in the rare candy is very good. The star appeal to reach of the peach blossom villages during the ceremony. The ceremony. You know that one. Harvest will be bountiful if the ceremony is successful. Everyone still gets more food after the ceremony. Who knows? Like, there's a lot of people that like Pokemon. It's a very comfortable game. I'm not trying to live for other people though. If that makes sense. What about the slug pups? I think you heard that boar was huge. The boar didn't attack me at all. It's only a year ago when you still needed my help to walk, remember? Can't go back to streaming Noida. I'm probably going to stream Noida again. And you already asked me about doing co-op in that era. I was thinking about it. That was one of the games I was going to try. Man. And I need help? I never finished everything in Noida. I just decided I needed to try a different thing. Oh. Yeah, there is a co-op kind of thing, Noida. Actual thing, Era. Monster Hunter. When that releases. I think that releases next month, right? So have you yet to beat Noida? Noida is definitely a hard one. I was able to get 13 orbs and finish, which is the extent that I've done, which was a lot. Yeah, I will be playing Wilds too. If you want to try to set up a time for that when that happens, that and Noida, I would love to play and do things. I could have got more orbs, but I decided not to pick up any of the corrupted ones. Forget about Night Rain. What is that again? It's familiar, but I don't remember what it is. Oh, yes. It's still just 2025, though. I'm just thinking about, like, in the next 2 months. Like, figuring out something. Because I've wanted to play something with Era for a while. Elden Ring Fortnite. I would play that, yeah. If you want me to play Elden Ring with you, Era, I will play this. Mostly because it's a new thing that'll be fun to try. I don't know. I feel like us doing seamless co-op on Elden Ring would be good, but I just feel like there's something better. And this seems like the better thing. Is next month. We gotta see if we can get in the network text. As I speak English properly. Alright, I'm gonna actually play the game a little bit. Really got it back for me. It's console only. Why? It's even pretty up close. Good time, even the prettiest flowers will. What's wrong with this guy? What's wrong with him? Is he okay? At least they're here to see his longer than would be Earl. I like this kid. Don't really see the meaning behind this. He's an edgelord. The man lives in a cave and eats fish and then kills the defenseless boar for a flower because he saw something interesting that he could do. This guy is a shadow. Be in trouble if they find us here. Why? I don't know why that's so funny to me. You put this stupid hat on. Don't look at me. Can't be seen in public like this. Check the cave lie. We also just dry made someone even brewing wine. Bountiful harvest for 2 years in a row since you arrived. You've pretty much been in the village going official good luck time. Just coincidences. Don't say that. When you help the others with a ramping station, we're all talking about how fortunate we are to have you around. Yes, sir. Praise be the soul you're blessing the Peach Blossom Village and enduring clothed and fed. There's nothing else I need to do. I'm going back to dry the fish. Stay for everybody who's trying to check out the stalls and mingle with everyone. Leave the fish to me, catch you later. Take off the hat? Oh. We're too busy being edgy in public. This is in public get up. Energy. I feel like I'm not remembering names here. That's also the other thing. I feel like I want to move on and do other things from Elden Ring. It's just the thing that I'm thinking of. In the old days when ranchers have lived in a harsh wilderness, they had to endure the bitter cold onslaught of savage predators. There is a lot of games, and I just want to try new stuff right now, especially with this new model. I've never seen you play it. I've never streamed it. I streamed it once. Never mind. Everything else I just did myself because I wanted to enjoy it and not worry too much about it. Ancestors living in a... What should us humans suffer? We are humans, okay? What is our character then? I do not believe we are human. We're still descended from the heavens. At first we were ignorant and raised their sword towards the souls. Those fools were met with divine wrath. And their bones were ground to dust. So souls are like giant god demon peoples. And there's 9 of them. Those who were pious and reverent followed the souls to a land outside the 99 heavens, a paradise where everyone could prosper. You're a furry. Thank you, Axelette. I thought the main character was a cat. I don't know. The all-knowing, all-powerful souls bestowed as wisdom upon us to know of all things. But the main character of the game... I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Axo is real. We just ripen and harvest the souls. We're going to select several of us for a great privilege. This sounds not good. For those fortunate that chosen will live the rest of their lives among the divine souls. They consume your life energy. Also, I only have 3 fingers and 1 thumb. Because it's easier for animation that way. When will Aira admit they are a furry? With those bat ears. What are you even doing? Divine soul of the humbly asked, heed my request. It's overly detailed, definitely not NPC person. I've seen this person, someone else playing. Non-target killed. Have you even beaten Hitmans? That is my question for you. You gotta beat at least the base roguelite mode. Hello, Soul GH. While being a sluggery, use the slug mode. I forget the name of the redeem already. I've added that as a redeem, by the way. Only player. I've also only ever played the roguelike. Did you beat the roguelike? Is what I'm saying to you. The roguelike's the only thing that matters. What are you looking at? Beat it? I have to press a different button. I'm a gamer. This doesn't answer the question. And I know you know that I know. Now you sluggery. Also, I have dead eyes. Oh, I think I know why, actually. Aha! I've been freed. From the eyes. Don't want any part in this dumb festival. You don't look much wiser yourself. But you played Darkwood? You already know I've played Darkwood and beat it twice. You think you're already a pin-sized punked? Of this ceremony, one day I'll show everyone what's that's really never mind. Without beating it fast, I don't think I want to do that right now. Never mind, you wouldn't get it. World record fast? You trying to get me to beat your record? Like someone else in this chat. Hello, Cozy Gifts. Yes, it's my whole new setup as well. You can see the new chat, and then I have different scenes as well. I don't want to go over and show everything every time someone new shows up. So we're not going through everything. My daughter was chosen. Look at me chosen. Is that good? Oh, they keep talking. I didn't realize. I'll fall asleep again. Isn't it worth showing off for? Cozy, we'll see it. Eventually. Find anything interesting? Remember that crinkly biscuits you got me earlier? Just sew it to my clothes later. Those who are chosen usually wear a flower. It makes you look a lot cooler when standing up there. Is this something to be happy about? Of course, I'll be seeing my mom and dad soon. I wonder if they'll notice I've grown taller. What does that mean? Were they also chosen? Is that why he's by himself? In a few days, I'll make sure to eat properly when you're on your own. The rice is stored in the bin, and the fruit on the table should be eaten before it dries up. Don't forget, okay? I probably won't be able to send letters back to you once I'm living with the souls, you know. He's presuming he's going to be chosen. You have anyone to bicker with anymore? Aren't you scared? Going somewhere I've never been before, of course I'm a bit scared. If you're scared, then don't go. I have to. Being chosen by souls is a blessing. Always had this feeling that one day I have to part ways with you, V. Ye. Make your own destiny. Don't get caught up in superstition. Might be right, but parting isn't necessarily a bad thing. Entered the forbidden cave the first time when Mom and Dad left. That's where I met you. Would have thought that playing a flute would make someone pop out of a stone. So I'm leaving soon. Grant me one last request before the ceremony. That story you're telling about the man fighting the flood. Tell me how it ends. Didn't die, did he? Ooh. A butterfly. Why are we living in huts if this man makes a hologram? Where do we leave off? You journey over the mountains and rivers. Okay, we're not doing it. Peach blossom, the night of the ceremony. Greetings from your humble servant. Also, Cozy, if you're still there right now, I can show the scene. Mostly because I felt like I've gotten 2 feet every single time, so I want to at least get out of the house. It's ready to lose track of time, so I called to remind you. Skip out on tonight, you'll have to wait another 2 years for the next harvest. The security at the Ape Man facility. System indicates they are currently on low alert status. Only a handful of guards on patrol. This excuses my concern, but if the alarms are triggered, the situation may become untenable. It's too bad, Cozy. We're showing it right now. Hello. Observe. This is the new chatting scene. I have ways to change to a different position. The hand tracking is worse in terms of how much space the hands can actually go. This whole scene was made by Proler. And then there's also this whole shading set up with the rim light and just on the character depending on which scene I'm in. And then I also have the BR back screen where it'll show art and we'll cycle through the art and the credit at the top at the same time. Which Dreki helped me out with that. The new chat list on the right is also by Proler, is a free thing that you can actually have yourself, which I would recommend. That Proler made. Otherwise, if we go back to the game, and then if someone redeems the snow redeem, we can also see something else. Or if I press my keybind, it'll also happen. And that being, I had to put in an image for it to snow. And I didn't have any that were like one solid color otherwise, so I selected the Slugcat image that you made, Cozy. Which I thought was fun. I'm to trigger the attainable. Do you have your Mystic Nymph on you? Have it with me, but it won't fly. Only parts of it in working order. It's been too long since I recharged it. Bad enough power might be the use of the Mystic Nymph Scout mode reconnaissance. Body has just made a full recovery after all, so it might be best to not throw caution to the wind. What is actually happening here? Ryui. It's a dude in an orb. It wouldn't be too hard to just read a channel of bloodshed. Certainly your humble servant has never doubted your martial prowess, Lord Yi. See as you wish, may fortune favor you. Why is he killing everyone? What is actually happening? Freak! Finally showing you true colors. I could see everything you were doing. Just talking to myself. You think I'm a fool? That stupid hat? Do you give me one of those morons over there? The man talks to himself. Is he not talking to those who aren't watching? You think I haven't noticed his bizarre statues glow in the middle of the night? Coming up with a cloth, a mysterious wind blows them away. The statues are possessed by demons. Exactly. These don't exist, they're merely delusions of fools. Are afoot, and they're the kind that eats people. In the paradise, there are no gods, and I sure do not know what came up with all the Mujabo anyway. Probably know a thing or two about all this. Keep your secrets. I'll prove I'm right in front of everyone's faces one day. Surely everyone will believe the drunk person. He doesn't like the firecrackers. I like the giant man. Waiting for the second line from the other person, maybe? Someone's just throwing papers. This is nice. Blossom Village. So also and play respected the Flying Throne. Oh. I don't think this is a good thing. Soul Sucker 9000. Automatic body disposal. Does anyone know he's like a cat person? What? He blowed it up. He's a cat person. Well. It's gonna be hard to remember to press that. Hunter Cycle Zero reference. You do something. What is F? That detonate might be good. To have something somewhere better, at least. We'll figure it out. A thing. Down F to generate an explosion by charging a talisman with up to 3 key charges. Talisman charges reflect eternal damage on infliction. So that's the throwing backwards thing. Skill points. Shift dash. Okay. Worry about it later. Medicine pipe. Money. How great of them to have a bunch of dead bodies. Is there just a bunch of them? I thought they only took 2 people. Is it like you have an invincible dash? Every once in a while? Men are harvested at regular intervals in the livestock area where their bodies are then dismembered and sorted. Flowers and clothes are usually mixed with the rest of the useless parts and disposed of. The future where furries eat people. I see. Okay. Oh, it has like a... How do I detonate it? Guess I have to do it and then hold it, right? I don't remember how to do the pipe. Well, I put it on him, but I guess I have to hold it for it to actually explode. Okay. If the hold to detonate. I see. I've taken far more damage than I should have. But I'm gonna assume they're gonna give me a save here. I should have just attacked him. I wanted to see if I could get to a thing immediately. So I have to hold it? I couldn't do it and then wait, is what I noticed. Talon eject key near target, slow and steady. Must keep holding it. He's no longer a spooky ghost. Did I block it? I like still took damage. If I parry, I get a charge back, I assume. Okay, if you do get hit out of it, it does end it. Hello, Coolio now. I was super late. Keep pressing the wrong button. Cannot detonate it later. Okay. Wasted it. Immediately attacks. Is this a drop down? Nope. Maybe it's something I just don't understand. Tiny pieces of gold. Okay. It's really not when you expect it does. Much higher than you'd think, too. And it didn't get him. He doesn't know. What if I just run this way? It's not good. It is now good. Ah. You definitely have to be very with it. It's barely done anything. And it is not like immediately easy. That man exploded. Ape men surveillance footage. Ape men are extracting prior to undergoing transmutation. Individuals that are attract. Group living often exhibit violent behavior. Caution advised when dealing with. Ape men originate from pale blue planet, which was discovered in deep space evidence report. Asian sphere. Got ape men. They didn't destroy the child and are mad about it. The other guy's in here too, apparently. The humans. Does this DB? You're in trouble, my lord. Triggering the harvester earlier triggered a system-wide alert. To make it worth 9 souls can now be awakened even earlier. Action bound to draw attention sooner or later. I prepared for the worst. Supposing this is true, why the Junior so early? This wasn't part of the plan for that ape-man child. Please forgive my apprehension. The calculators have thrown into disarray. In any case, please reach the predetermined safe zone as quickly as possible. Exit all caution above else. The other guy is here. Alien furries harming humans? Seemingly, we are not the same. There's a lot of different intelligent species. Name of this game? So 9 souls are seemingly 9 different gods of some kind. Tab world map? That was just one area? Still can't level up. And we only have one ability. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. I'm not thinking about it. Didn't really do that right. I kept misreading what he was doing. A creature. No one's here. You didn't see anything. This guy was immediately ready. Okay. Why did he attack immediately when I was barely visible? And then not do anything outside of that? Did he a guard? That guy had a lot more health. Hello, Bonde Bonde. Thank you. I'm glad how the model came out. And then I have a new BR back screen. And otherwise, I'm very happy about it. Yeah. Get to see it just for a moment. Behold the scene. The Be Right Back scene where the art and the person who made it will cycle. We'll see it do one time. Eventually. Maybe you'll do it. There it is. Yeah. It's snowing now. There's a thing down there, guys. Alright, this is not... I thought there was another direction. It's like there is backtracking. I'm gonna die. Ooh, secret. I had a feeling something like this would exist. Basic component by the unit processor. Cycled at a 3D printer. Everything's a 3D printer. 3D printers just make everything, huh? I see how it is. Is this a 3D printer? One skill thingies. We're not gonna press the shift to quickly get back on his feet. You have a run after your dash. Unknown skill. Behind an enemy with a strong attack. Interesting. Deflect bullet, I do not care about right now. If you parry while you heal, and then the bullet does more damage. What do I care about the most, though? I feel like that passive heal is the best. This is the most worthless, is this one. At least for right now. Advanced key training methods. We don't know what all these hidden things are. This is the most useful right now, but this will be the most useful in the future. I think we just take this, and then I parry things. Let me in. Okay. I thought he was dead. They always had so much more health than I thought. Okay. Okay. And now there are ads. I do kind of want to look at the skills while we're at this, and I get to... So for people for ads, I'm not going to do too much while I look at things. Let's see. What is this? That was our entry. Doesn't show where we were before. Just because we technically haven't been there. Mysterious Feng Shi. Little boy in the Possum Village began living with you after his parents left him. Is easygoing, curious about anything new. His hobbies, writing martial arts stories. Conspiracy theories harvest numerous doubts and grudges towards the world he inhabits. 16 people and no more. Jin. Disposable material for all Solarian technologies. Rhasmatic energy. Cool. Medicine pipe. He carries a ring limb. Is proud an outstanding craftsman of the Ying Nation. Dead person note. 8% progress. Maybe the game's smaller than I think. I should try to use the talisman more, but I also don't like it as much. Mysterious potion. Okay. It's gonna be a boss there, isn't it? I'm gonna assume so. Can I attack downwards? Don't understand what I'm looking at. But also I can't go anywhere else. And I probably shouldn't have tried doing that just yet. Oh, good. Okay. Just being a little patient helps. Stasis Jade. Magic Children will temporarily mobilize that enemy. Oh, so is there gonna be modifiers for stuff, or is this just always on? Guess we'll find out. Can't go that way. It's the eye tree. Council digital signage. Tam Dow Council emerged to the open. They recruit technical personnel. Eternal Cauldron Project motivates slogans by the general public. Kunlun. Glimmer of Hope Pangalai. They're having problems with being alive, seemingly. It's the Giga Tree. Wow. Who sang seems to be serving more than ever. Is that the tree itself? Not a tree, but... Caretaker of all your Solarians have never stopped growing since your departure. What impact will this have? Rest assured, all impacts rest within an acceptable range of possibilities. Only further demonstrates the perfection of the mechanism you designed. Very accustomed to their current environment. None of this matters anymore. Long as it doesn't get in the way. Need to reach the council code at the root pinnacle. Rebuild order and punish the criminals. Forgive my impudence, but access to the council code requires possession of all the soul seals. Interesting. Need to snatch them in order from the other 9 souls. Are we also a soul? Oh, it's Solarian. Okay, so I assume we're one of them. They've got a problem with that. I just have to... Good. Well, with 9 souls. Alright. For stopping by, excellent. People should predict their treacherous road to go down, regardless of time or essence, to make your way to the pre-environment safe zone. Signage. Just kind of gotta look at things sometimes. We're told a lot more than you would expect. Let's see. Eternal Fangshi Lear initiated the Eternal Cauldron Project upon Kunlun Island. In ensure New Kunlun would bid farewell to the Punglai and lead Solarians towards a new era. Year 1 Foundation. I don't think we can deal with that right now. They seem to be a hub area where on certain abilities we can do certain things. Parry in the ground must be facing the attack. Parry in the area covers all directions. Interesting. Orbulon! What? Okay. It's probably the guy. Probably should have done that. Well. See what happens if I go here first. So this being charged now. What is this scrolling up and down feature? Okay, I thought it was like... Alright. Sigmoth, F8 Scout mode. Hack terminals for you. I missed which button I'm pressing to use this. Q. Interesting. Version failed, missing decryption required. Okay. Didn't miss anything. Can dash while in it. Back, Lordy. There's a creature in there. Been waiting here for a long time. Did you lock the Mystic Nymph's secret chamber? It's the only thing that could be done at the time. The members of the council would be suspicious of you. All your belongings were destroyed after the incident. So supposed to be wiped out, but fortunately, I was still deemed useful. My systems were throttled down, but that was all that happened to me. I didn't think they'd also go after you. Survivor is only a fraction of what his master must have had to endure. It's important is that you're alive. What's important is what I am about to do. If it's not on our side, we need to act fast. Do you wish? But first, I need to make this safe zone a bit safer. Activating anti-detection firewall, establishing pathing interface. Giant bubble dome. I see. Says the Four Seasons Pavilion has been turned off. Or has been obfuscated. I feel like it wouldn't be too hard to track where we are, but as long as they're interference with others, we won't be able to find this place. From now on, 8% of facilities, please. Try to enjoy the virtual scenery. Jade system in your body. It seems to be a critical state of repair process of severe pain. Getting lasered. Through my cloak, apparently. Made very calling donors repair. System at any root node. Very good. Kunlun, you must possess the seals of each of the 9 souls. The souls are currently spread out. Each one monitoring operations respective to the new Kunlun. Right, do not have permission to access that data. The only thing we can certain is due to your presence, the 9 souls will awaken one after the other. Reduce the risk by aiding each of their zones in the shortest time possible. Jade system. Jade system has been routed to a new node. Great deal of computing power. We are a robot now. I have 2 slots for my pins. Interesting. Giga chest. How did you get in here? Sean Shaw. Sorry, miss out on a hero's quest. How did you get in here? Oh, no, I've been a hole beneath the altar. I want to check it out. Bring me along. We're in a bunch of monsters, and having on there also swinging the swords is terrifying. There's this huge glowing beetle too. Huh. Ran away without explaining anything. What did you do at the ceremony? Where are we? Is this your old home? Did you go straight back to the village with him? You're the one who said I can make my own destiny. All I want to do is stay with you. I don't have anything to do with the cooking and cleaning. Please let me stay. You can stay here as long as you promise not to step outside. Discuss this after I'm done with my business. Are you trying to trick me again? You better not run away on your own. Don't worry, you just have to stay put. I've got nowhere else to return to anyway. Be careful out there. I'll stay here and wait for you. Those just must have. How were they made? The metal? These lights, they glow without fire. Interesting. It's going to take some time to understand the Solarian world. It is very different. This world outside the village, you never told me of this. That's so sneaky of you. Tell me everything, right? Just get more confused the more you know. I'm not that dumb. It is very far. Means you can't lie. Are we gonna lie to the child now? Where is this other guy, though? 3D printer. I assume this is only for recycling. Oh, interesting. Even with imprecise parries, projectiles can be deflected back. Not good. Health restored. Healing over time instead is interrupted if you take damage instead of continuing. So you can hit multiple enemies. I think all of these are bad, except for the pipe vial. Or at least I'm not willing to put resources in it yet. Or Milan. Where's the save location? I see. This one's much different. Okay. if we go left? Okay. I had a feeling it would do that. Kitty. We meet again, fellow disciple. No, you look familiar though. Lear? Fates have been joined long before either of us have realized. Limitless realm. Forces of heaven and earth intersect with space, time, and consciousness. Simulation. Hello, Mink Bones. Thank you. This is the new one I'm gonna try to use a bit more than the Slugcat one. I'm trying not to be always Brain World, if that makes sense. Is the main thing that I'm going for. Otherwise, you can see the chatting scene, be right back scene. The art, the background is by Proler, as well as the chat boxes on the right. And then we have art and the credits at the top cycling as time goes on as well. Very happy with how it's going. Samir Illusion. Determined as real among the myriad, what could be deemed false?
Cooked. What now?
Hello, Cinder. Hello. I'm blue now. There's also a lot of changes to redeems, because it's a whole new redeem system and program that I'm using. So you may notice some new ones there. Otherwise, one's working much different than they used to. You're not going to get the slug pups pushing me around everywhere while I'm stunned, basically. The main thing to say for you to understand, I believe, Cinder, you'll get it the moment I say it, is I can't have thrown items do an effect on the body or ragdoll it when it hits the body. What I do instead is I have the thing thrown, it hits me, it plays a sound when it hits me. And I also, at the same time, have a timer that I assume is going to end a little bit after the thing hits me, and then it ragdolls me. So the timer is what's ragdolling me. So I'll always be ragdolled, even if it misses. Did you create the space? Truly does not express that ability. I have studied Fusang for eons, and when faced with the multitude of obscure arts, my knowledge is still left wanting. Anvil's also different. It is now Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Chest, because there was no anvil anymore. It substitutes its own, yes. We also have snow now, which I didn't really have an image, so I chose one that was closest to a single solid color. So each of these is an image that Cozy Gifts made of my Slugcat. If that makes sense. Also, bread is gone because that was a stock one with the previous program. So I made rock. So now you have rock. Rocks are orbs, by the way. There's also a redeem that turns me into the Slugcat model, which will stay like that for a minute. Which is the one of the big reasons why I changed to this program. How to leave. It's hardly difficult to realize what is natural and simply act on your thoughts. I do ask for a moment of your time you lent me a hand many years ago. Must not bring an end to our cycle of time. I don't know you. This horn allows its use to resonate with Fusang and nimbling. It's odd conversation. Central and outer notes. Back to the Four Seasons Pavilion. I never thought that a nose ever extended for function. If this actually works, it saved me a lot of time. No use to ornate people. Please accept. Sanghorn allows the user to move between the forest and the registered node. So I can always teleport back here. Hmm. Hello, Callie. I'm Tesla. Hmm. Yes, I'm very happy. Oh, with the model. You mean anvil, or what do you mean? Avil? Avatar. Okay. Yes, thank you. Eviltar. Me data on this region. Solar. And LOL. It's been drawn on. Not suspicious. Solarian AI 9000 cooperate. Give me map data, give you benefit. Collect each zone map data chip. Inlies map show you. Backpack read resources information. Not suspicious. Me when I'm not suspicious. You win, I win, we win. Analyze map data chips from each zone. Locate any resources. Is that correct? Yes. Fragment way to relive an the robotic planet. Or actually make a request of someone. Or Bulan. Hello, Sorrel. Yes. I'm glad all the people get to see it. I'm glad people like it. There's still a lot I want to change and try out. But being able to mess with what I have, I think, has been good. As to whether I should share. To their own decision. A certain soul was through his decision that I wasn't destroyed. Charge of the power reservoir. I understand you hold a grudge against him, but in my humble opinion, it might be worthwhile to engage with him. Ufu's unique talents aren't undeniable. Even if he declines to cooperate, he could still be of value to you. Spider. Power are located at the base of the central core. Take the transport elevator down. You should be able to find it. I could do that. Or I could go over here. I have a feeling this is what I actually wanted. Never mind. Hello, Floof. The box is a little odd. Missed the box. Gotta work on your game. It just kind of sometimes is upside down, if that makes sense. Should recover the red, right? Yeah. Good luck on 9. So it's gonna be those 5 a.m. Thank you for stopping by, Floof. I'm glad you could see the new model. I get to show you the other scene real quick. So this is what the BR back screen is like, where you can see the text as well as the background that Proler made, and then it cycles through art and the credits. I was very happy to be able to get that to work with help with Dreki. So that's the other main thing. Puppy eating works. It's a little odd, but yes. Door open. Yeah, thank you. I definitely had a lot of help from a lot of people. Exploded. Love the way the hair floof is wobbling so much. Yes, I like that a lot. It actually kind of disconnects from the whole head. I've kind of prevented it from doing it as much as it did before. But it's still a thing. Okay. Glorp. I'm on the wall, Glorp. And you could let your stream think. Okay. Be crushed there. Does not appear so. I'm gonna drink water. Has been my one problem. I've been working a lot on this model and this scene the last whole week, where I've kind of just not drank water or eaten in some cases. I was up till 4 a.m. last night as well. An anomalous root node. learn something else. I'm not trying to dance. Oh, it's on parry. To expose, reaction is important. Trying to hammer in reactions more important. Green key aura viable. Crimson attack with a green glow. So, are there attacks that don't have the green glow? Why couldn't it have just been a different color? Don't spoil yourself. I can never read those tips fast enough. Exploded. Hello, Blank Fox. How's it going? Thank you for stopping by. I have water recently. I will drink more water because I don't drink enough. How's it going? This is the new Vtuber model. Also, the wire for my hand tracking is dying, so I should probably buy a new one. Because I don't think it's gonna get... Ah, there it is. Low. How's it going? But very happy to have this and my whole new setup, which includes stuff like this. So it has the whole background. Has been something that I've had finished for a while now by Proler. And then I have art cycling in the middle during the Be Right Back scene. And on the right is of course the chat that Proler also made. That I really like how it's set up. With here being a scene where you can see the whole model. And that I'm very happy with how it turned out and how everything goes. And all of the throwables in the channel points as well. Yeah. Very happy to have shown all of this off because I was waiting for a bit before I went through with it. Doesn't look like I can do anything up there. Throws beer at me? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Thinking too hard. Odd? Very odd. Oz, Ping, and Jolly, I guess. But have you tried Meadow? will never be able to read any of those. Because Meadow, very good. It says I got 2, but I only saw it go up by 1. Interesting. Oh, wild. Is it going? There's 2 locks. Oh, I worked out a lot this week as well. I'm still very stiff from this whole week. Beast model, yes. So I get to show you everything now as well, Wild. We went over it a second ago with Blank Fox. But 1, behold, be right back scheme. It cycles through art and has the credits at the top as well. And then we have the chat by Proler on the right, and then the whole background scene is by Proler, and I'm really happy to show that off and be able to use it going forward, because it's also a big set piece for my character as well. And I like it a lot. The other thing is to be able to show the actual chatting scene. And so you can see my full model, and if I reset, so we're back, and be able to move around. There's also all of the redeems, because this is an entirely different program that I'm using this in. It is a little odd on how some of the stuff works. Also does the emotes thing. So some of the throwables will not work like they used to, but will still do the general idea. So the problem with this program is essentially it doesn't have a when it hits me something happens function. Instead, it's I have a timer and I time a timer to make me ragdoll roughly when I get hit. And it can't even put too much of a force on me. So we can't have extreme flying around everywhere like we used to. We can, however, with the slug pups, when things stick to me, they will unstick before they disappear. So they fall to the ground and roll around for a little bit. Which I think is also very funny. So there's a lot of one way or another on these. Oh hey, it picked up the ice orbiting emote. I didn't think it would. That's interesting. There's also the 2 very new redeems, that being the slug mode and the snowing. Ooh. I am just a buggy. Did those ones show up, Tesla? I didn't notice. Interesting. Okay. Hit me when I was buying them. Got plus in the Draconic, and then you got distracting rhinos orbiting on a list. What? Dragon. One day, dragon things will also exist. It's always been something I've been interested in. Oh, I see. They're gonna get you. I need 2 skills. Oh, I have this now. Interesting. While in the air, hold down S and K. Special kick. I like that. My damage is bigger. Also interesting. It's down here. Increase damage by all attacks. I think that's a little good. Or I need to get the heal into increased damage for all attacks. Azure Sand after detonating a 3-charge key blast. I don't know what that means. I care about neither of these, really. Maybe I care about them more later. But not now. Hello, Palm. Alright, we're gonna do it again. Palm, it's time for the showcase. Are you ready to see how my entire stream changes? Behold! Be right back screen with art and credit that will cycle. You will also see the chat on the right made by Proler, and the whole background scene is made by Proler, and I'm very, very happy with it. And then we are going to go to this scene where you can see me fully, and in the channel point stuff, you can observe different things that you can throw at me or change the model in different ways. But very happy how a lot of it went. And a lot of the same redeems as before, but they all work a little bit different. They're not as insane as they used to be, which is a little unfortunate. Yeah. Oh, I've been talking and going over it for a bit, so sorry if I'm kind of just going over it fast. Also, I'm going to drink water. Thank you for stopping by and checking it out. It's a little odd. It almost feels like there's no shading on the top hair. I do notice. But for today, I wanted to play something that's not Rain World as well. Which is why we're doing 9 Souls today. The 4 Treasures of the Study. Ancient writing tool. Calligraphy was transformed into traditional art with the emphasis being placed on erudite scholarly atmosphere by each purposeful brushstroke. Makes sense. For a rare material, they sure do just kind of leave it everywhere. I feel like we're back where we started. Guess we're much lower down. Why did he do that? Interesting. Probably went down. A kitty. Such a hassle. There's a central control of the power reservoir. Please listen carefully. I don't know how you woke from hibernation, how you managed to get here. It's according to law, just better be removed. If you are lost, I urge you to leave as soon as possible. I've ordered some of the Dust Guardians to handle the situation. Who did you say you were? Heard that I'm disarmed the security system already. Listen to me. What kind of Harris prankster you think you are? You think you'd fool me in such a crude disguise? Leave me now, such a nuisance. I think everyone thinks that we're dead. Oh, it just goes up and down constantly. Free money. The boxes have physics. That's kind of nice. You wouldn't think about that for a lot of background stuff. A creature. Popper Jade. Collection radius. Makes sense. It's the flies thing from Hoblo Knight. We're playing Hoblo Knight. Hoblo Knight. Oh, let's do that again. Team Cherry Blossom. True. Don't care about Jades. We're almost... Oh, we're not almost leveled again. Never mind. Okay. I like the stasis a lot, because it means I don't have to worry about it. That man does not have a bolt in his arm. Oh. I thought it would be visually in it. That's not good. I don't want to go up there. Okay. Didn't make it far enough. We do have to get pretty close to it, I suppose. And nobody knows what just happened. Okay. Guess you could hack this in the middle of them attacking you. Okay, basic component. We'll keep a bunch of basic components. It's got wiggle physics. You don't actually wiggle around, though. It's the ancient pyramids behind us right now, too. Ooh, it actually bends. Interesting. Please help us, he's going to fast flow climb. I don't think that really works in this game. I mean, we can try that, actually. He turned around in the middle of that? Are you kidding me? That like tells me the stasis allowed him to do that. Orb? Truly the future of elevators is hitting a giant top. Ancient characters for an instant. You can't run. Is there a dog? I like the little doors, I've got to admit. A lot of this game is real nice. Also, do I care about money? So far, I don't know if I do. I think that might be a little far. No business not getting hit there. Uh-oh. I don't think I'm ready for this, guys. I can't believe that! It didn't even finish the heal, guys. He pushed me into the trap, guys. I knew it was gonna be a charge. I didn't think it would push me fully into the thing. Oh, look, it's right here. Oh. Oh my goodness. It doesn't actually stun that guy. Ah! Almost made it. This man is very scary. Oh, there's ads. Ads moment. All the way from downtown. I just need to stand there and block things. Is my main problem. I need to kill both of them before I really do anything. Avi Bean Bongo. What is this last one? Juices. Very cool. We're waiting for ads to finish before I'll do anything too crazy. Death Scream. Got Ovid. Is a good emote. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, Tesla, I know you can hear me. Do we really do SCP February? As I disappear into the bottom corner. Do we do SCP February? Do you think we can get enough people that would be interested in that? It's the whole new version. All of heavy containment is completely different. Without a PC upgrade, I don't know how more intensive that is. I assume it wouldn't be. You can always try that out on a public server for a bit to see how you feel about it. Hello, Flickr. I'm in your walls right now. Also, I'm waiting for ads to end. Ads are over. Okay, we can continue. I'm trying not to lose all of my money that I'll never spend. Beggar. Miss my department? What does that mean? Gonna wait for the health to come back. On vacation means my parents don't know the Wi-Fi. Okay, that makes sense. Otherwise, yes. This is very not good. It's rough out here. Next amount of stuff. It's, I don't know how much more models would change how good or bad your computer can run things. Calligraphy brush. That crude charcoal. You write with this? How do I hold it? Holding it backwards. Remember, the order of your strokes is very important. Call crooked. Practice more. It's not easy at first. As the first time you're more talented than I ever was. Taught you how to write was your mom or teacher. We had a big tree in our yard, under which was my first classroom back then. I had a clingy classmate. Pay attention. It's his sister, as I would understand. Man's focus mustn't be distracted. Thank you for the penny. Just some ideas and write them down quickly so I don't forget. Done with your story yet? We're already at chapter 102. They were at like 60 something earlier. You're diving the device with the fields and is going to receive the duel with the fish princess. Of course. Don't forget to keep your back straight. Your eyes should always be a healthy distance away from the paper. Yep. It's definitely not a monitor. Prolific author Sean. Do I just buy stuff with my monies? Look, they're playing Tetris. I guess we get this. Everything else is meaningless to me. This is not bad, the more I'm realizing it, but it's still very particular. Okay, it's no, I have no chip for that area. Is what I'm getting from this. And I can't go to the left there. I can go to the right, though. And we can go up here. Very fun mechanic. Teaches you how to fight as you do a puzzle and an unlock. It's not just thing does thing, it's thing teaches you thing. Okay. That man exploded. You kind of just hold block. You can do okay enough from what I see. Ninja Man. Doubloons. Hoey. If I can block that. Probably not, right? We're almost to the next level. my goodness. Ah yes, I parried your weapon, so your magic shield turns off. Just like in real life. That man explodes very fast. I see purple health sometimes on these enemies, mostly when I use the talisman thing. Hey, I leveled up. I'm still not really sure what that means. I am a bug. Hear me. Interesting. What? Nice day for a walk, isn't it? Yeah. I'm sure it is. Why do you not know anyone? Why am I anyways? It's important as our current conversation. You're just slanting a leisurely stroll through these ruins. If you don't explain your purpose here, going to have to forgive my rudeness. It is just being your enemy. I'm also confident that you are not about to harm me. According to the hexagrams, violent combat will not occur. Always held great confidence and insights to my divine divination provides. Through all the stupid Solarians stayed in Penglan. It's more, the Daybreak Tower is a relic deeply symbolic of our ancestors. This is no place to start a fight. In these dilapidated ruins? My friend, things are never as they seem on the surface. To go, the Daybreak Tower used to be the most magnificent altar in all of the Palace of the Immortals. So are the three souls really that crazy? Just earned new bits badge? Why did it just tell me that? Oh, did you share that, Cinder? You actually have a new emote now, don't you, Cinder? You have it forever, even if you become no longer subbed. I don't know which one it is. Let me actually check that. It might not immediately be available to you. You might have to refresh. Or I didn't set one, which is also possible. Okay, you should have the white emote. I could probably set it to something else if you want. Because I believe there's 3 people that have it, actually. I don't know who. You are one of them. I could set it to whatever other emote isn't currently being used, which is mostly all the slug pups, the scream emote, the gorb emote, or any of my old Zoroark emotes. But if you'd rather have that one, that might be good too. I missed what they said. It was important too. I'm gonna press clip on my own stream and then find out what they said. Used to be amongst another. Okay, they already said that. Okay, ancient emperors would come here on important days to pray to the heavens. That's the holy man living in the tell the divine fortunes of their kingdoms. Praise be the soul and grant their people the prosperity. May the soul grant us power to destroy our enemies. Their eyes open. Found an orb. Extend the lifetime of the emperor. If you listen carefully, you can still hear the praise from these walls. Better by the winds of time. Entire belief system eroded and disappeared. People even invented a whole new way to define soul. They found their own 2 hands more reliable than contrived gods. A friend of mine said something similar. In short, when I came back to my senses, I could no longer hear the music of the Daybreak Tower. Such as a pity. I wish you had seen the place at the height of its splendor. How old is this person? Are these one of the souls? Why would you say such a thing? Bells rang with such majestic tones as the ancient calling people assembled here to share food, wine, and song. It is a breathtaking sight. Songs and wine? Give me wine, random person, right now. That's what I actually want. This guy is a boomer.
Oh.
Got some, is it wine? Ancient music sheet. Cool. Ye's not the boomer in this situation, though.
Gano.
How do I look at this? Shun. We can't look at it. So I can't solve that until we give it to Shun. There's a thingy up there. I can go in that, apparently. That's really easy to not notice. There's a lot of dialogue in this game. I know now, and now I will heal off of Precise Parry. That's what I wanted. This was probably better, the Shadow Strike, but we're dealing with it as we can. Swift Runner is more for my convenience. So, Key Charge, the more that I'm thinking about it, the more I might like that. When do we get another computing power? I don't think I'd really want Pauper Jade. I don't care that much. Why can't I click on it? Instant dopamine injectors. It just seems like you can hold it, more or less, or you can do this. And you'll at least do decently well, because you have, like, the half damage thing happen. Are we... Oof. Why do the doors work like that? Let me up. Just open it, man. Alright. Glorped. You read the score. Rare record music. So I'm going to play these notes. I'll be able to hear a song from ancient times. Village others were the ones who taught us to sing. If we knew about this method, it would have been much easier to learn. Can't read it either. I was looking forward to hearing you play this piece. Maybe we'll pick up something on the other notes to give it a note in this store. Abacus. Who? Okay. I don't remember ever learning this person's name. Much as anything in the database. Which is really odd. Do you know it's written Kunlun notation? Give me a little easy to read modern notation. Take a bit more time than you should read music. Solarian flute that I brought from home, I guess knows where it is. Now their name's just Abacus now, huh? Am I gonna learn like later? Oh, I've named him Abacus. I've kind of done stuff a little out of order here, to be honest. From home, but you don't play the flute. That's all I need to get going now. Doesn't remember when you get the hang of it. Child labor. Teach me how song goes so I can open ancient puzzle. Several centuries since you last departed. A regular life human would have endured countless winters in a span of multiple generations. I wanted to ask you ever since I came back, where is your sentiment setting at right now? Locked at 90. Who was that? Just the original settings? I've been ordered to not divulge all that information. Your incident seems to have affected them greatly. Still don't know what this incident is. Come over often to chat with me after you were gone. Built-in therapist module. That's really funny, actually. He needs a therapist. Doesn't tell you who they are, gives you a therapist. Okay. I haven't found anything. Okay. What? He died instantly on touching that? It would have taken a long time to kill him. Can I look down, please? Chest? Hack chest? What am I hitting? Am I hitting the chest? It's odd, because, like, the hit comes from where my body is. I wonder if that's just because, like, the chest doesn't exist. Special item. Worthless thing. Funny rope. Don't think being left or right side matters there. Looks like we've gone everywhere in here. Seemingly. Oh, not Lost Leviathan. Okay. That's a door. Try going left, though. You just see equality, justice, loyalty, discipline, innovation, self-benevolence, insight. No counter found a group of scientists and former nobles who were opposed to Taoism. Really? The early days of opposed oppression and its secrecy. 10 wise individuals known as the 10 souls. There's 10 of them! We've been lied to our entire lives. Annually chosen. Interesting. I can't go this way, guys. I don't know how to robot. It was not that. Also, it's a specific statue. The 10 souls. There are 10 of them, guys. They lied. This door opens from the other side. Oh. Can't reflect that, I don't think. What if I tried it again? Okay. Understandable. This does go places. I was thinking it would. Keep thinking I'm not gonna make it out when I just kind of stick next to the side. But you can stick next to the side. I've been here. No. Okay. We've unlocked this area now. I'm going all over the place in this map right now. So need a heal land. I feel like I'm zoomed out more than usual. Galactic dock. No entry while warping. Space dock. 10 Yubba Dubbo class ships. With limited range, not interstellar. There's only one here. Seemingly. What does this mean? Can't interact with it. A soul died? A flower wouldn't be like that. Looks like our flower. Can't get up there. Oh, there's a thing. Never mind. Touch it. Just a little touch. Tau fruit. What? The Solarian dice is coming to 10 who I don't know what that is. Flower. It's unclear what this happens during the process. Experience of deceased slice is converted as something like a fruit filling with the energy of life. Small amount of skill points on absorption. Slightly increases slash and talisman damage. My damage is permanently increased from that. Interesting. Just because I went here. It's the door. Can't do anything else here. The third floor, we can't go to either. Characters. Little icons, funny. It's funny referring to people as characters. In its own way. A little buggy tonight. 50% of they struck how violent this game is. Definitely very violent. And very, you have to be on point with what's going on as well. Hold on. I'm kind of interested to see where it goes, because right now it's kind of, I don't know what's happening. I did touch that, and then we can do this. Bird laddie legs. I don't know what you mean by that. I've barely gotten anywhere in this game, by the way. If you are saying things that I haven't seen yet. Can I doorway? It kind of shows it as a doorway. Let's just go right.
They're here. This is bad.
Thank you for the follow button. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. I've kind of gone a little bit in every direction right now. Because I want to experience video game. The box is not good. I'm sorry. This is the new model. And I'm trying a new program to do everything through. And the box is very... It is in just a bad orientation half the time. Okay. Your ears denies a box. I have in testing got the box to work. So it's not necessarily anything in particular. I know I can't go up there. I didn't go to the right. How do we ever get over there? There's nothing immediately noticeable. We won't worry about it for now. Okay. Don't need to go that way. Three doubloons. We already went through this, but we'll see if I missed anything immediately on the line. No. It appears that I have not missed anything. Oh wait, no, I didn't beat that boss. And I immediately forgot what I was doing. Let's go save at this thing and then jump down. Unless I go right here and he's right here. We'll save at the thing. Because the spear person pushed me back a lot. I think I really want to get the tag on them. Is Shadow Strike good? I like how it tells you as your bow when we have yet to get any sort of bow as well. Where before it kind of hid that Tai Chi kick existed. What is this other one? Bullet deflect. Don't care. Skull kick seems fun. I really want Skull Kick just because it allows me another option. We'll do this for now. And this one's another key charge. Okay. Didn't actually rest. Okay. I guess we waiting. Surprised they have so many guards. Okay. A lot of they could turn around on their combos, and a lot of I can't do anything to hurt them effectively. You would expect the parry would be especially devastating, but it just seems like I can't get close. Okay. It's the first time I've ever seen them do that. Boy. You would think double parrying the big attack also would allow you in. I feel like every time I jump down there, I see the box in the corner move as well. That's not the right button. Did it again. Okay. Man, it's close every time of where I can get to an actual opening. It's always gonna do this to me, isn't it? Did it again. That was really awkward. I'm surprised they did another attack. Okay. Sometimes I feel like the attacks are much later than I expect. And I keep pressing R instead of F because I'm not used to these binds yet. Double footstep sound. Do it again. Don't know how I could have done that better. Okay. Very unfortunate. Everything takes so long to do anything. Or I'm landing when I need to be in the air. Why? Why again? Man. Even then, I just messed up so much. What could this possibly? Computing unit. Each additional tau 90. Computing unit. Change computing power by 1. Oh, it's another slot thing. That's cool. Either this guy was exceptionally harder for the things that they're around, or everything is gonna get much, much harder going forward. I have a feeling it's everything getting much harder. Right. Let me check something real quick. Before I continue. All right. I think I'm going to stop for now. And I am going to raid Dreki. Thank you, everyone. I was around for me showing off this whole new model setup. It's been great to be able to work on and set all this up and have this new art made, and all those other people support me by making their own art as well. I am also very tired because I've spent staying up fairly late this whole past week, really, either for the bingo events or otherwise. But yeah, okay, we're rating in a moment. Oh wait, no, the visual is wrong. It's still in 40 seconds. I don't know why it just said 2 seconds for a second. It just reset. But yeah, thank you for stopping by, Color Kobold and Sorrel and anyone else who may be lurking right now. I will stream again probably on Tuesday, but I am intending on changing my schedule. Because I'm finding I'm not as happy with my streams during the week. And I might want to do something where I just do larger weekend streams, and I may not stream during the week. I'm not sure yet, but all right. Thank you for stopping by again, and we're gonna raid Dreki and check out this game. I actually wanted to try at some point. All right, goodbye.